Hey, good morning, guys. This is Hank. It is September the 24th, 0004, and this morning I have been inspired to do another dream induction. And in this induction, what I'd like to do is take you into the dream state again, and I'd like for everyone to get a glimpse of what the fifth dimension will look like after the ascension process is complete. And I think that if we could see what's coming, you know, it'll motivate us to spread the message and to share. And so, one of the most important things about this is that as I'm going through this dream induction, I need you to visualize everything. If I say see an apple, I don't want you to wait until a pic of an apple pops in your head. I want you to think of the last apple you ate or the last apple that you saw and see it, whether it's a granny apple or whatever. Just see it. Literally say, okay, I got that image in my head. I want you to go into your mind's eye and imagine everything. And then literally let your imagination run away with you. I know a lot of people when they get into these, they're waiting for something spectacular, but literally it's you and your right brain we're trying to get into. And I just want you to imagine everything, see everything in your mind's eye. And at one point, you'll see it's like falling asleep. The sound fades, then all of a sudden you can really see these images, and before you know it, you can actually interact with these images and talk to them and that whole thing. And so, what's going to happen is I will get you into the dream state and then introduce you to your guide, which will be beyond the door. So I'm going to ask you to see the door, and then I want you to visualize a door. Everyone does it, and people see all types of things when they see the door. Oh, it's a screen door, or it's a door and it's made of glass and it has a iron knocker, or it has a wooden handle, or it's a wooden door, or it has a window, or whatever the case may be, or a colored door. And the door will open, then your guide will either invite you in or you will go in, or they'll come out. I think I'm going to have them come out just so we don't have to go back and forth. What do I do? Go in, stay out, go in, stay out. Okay, so they're going to come out, and you can ask them who they are, what your connection is, and then I want you to look at yourself and see your form. Now, I'm going to repeat all this again, but I'm trying to give you an idea of what the process will be like. And after you see what you look like, and then I'll ask, your guide has a message for you, and I'll let you get the message from them. And then I'll ask them to take you in and show you what it will look like in the fifth dimension. And I just want you to look around, and then even while you're there, if there's anything in particular that you think that you'd like to see or whatever, you can ask them. But the dominating voice will be my voice, and I'm not going to have you in the dream state long, just long enough to really get a good glimpse. And then after that, we will come right back out of it, and then I'd like for you to write in the comments below what your experience was like. And so now the most important thing about this is, or the second most, well, the first most important, but still very important, is that you need to be somewhere where you can relax, where no one will disturb you, and not while in earphones on while you're vacuuming the floor or driving your vehicle or something like this. You totally need to be somewhere like where you can sit and meditate, or just where there's no distractions. And if there's anyone else in the house, you really need to tell them, please don't come in and disturb me. I am doing a whatever you want to call it, say a meditation. I'm dream walking, but just really let them know that you have no desire to be disturbed. And that would be a good thing. So, if you're ready, here's the precursor. If you're ready, then this is where it will begin. I'd like you to sit down or lay down or wherever you're very comfortable. Make sure you're wearing loose fitting clothes or what have you. And you're going to need to have a recording device, because if you're listening to this I won't be able to record it as if we were on Skype or something. You have to record it yourself. So your phone, your tablet, I know tablets record 1 hour and then they shut off, but we're not going to be under there for an hour. It'll be 15 minutes at the very most. I don't even know if it'll be that long, but I just want you to get in there, possibly meet. You may not meet your guide. You may just end up in the future and see hover cars or all types of amazing things. And then you'll hear me say, okay, guys, we're coming back. And then you just come back and you wake up. No big deal. So, but yeah, I would like for you to have a recording device because sometimes people remember everything in their dreams, and then some people who never remember their dreams, and it's really hard to go, okay, I remember a little bit. But if you hear me ask a question while you're in your dream, you can answer, and then you can go back and listen to yourself. Do you know what I mean? So please have a recording device. All right, now we will begin. So what I'd like you to do is lay back and sit comfortable, or sit comfortable and close your eyes and take a long, slow, deep breath. Inhale deeply and hold. 2, 3, slowly release through your mouth. 2, 3, and hold. 2, 3, inhale deep through your nose and hold. Slowly release through your mouth. 2, 3, and hold your breath. Don't breathe. Inhale deep and hold. Slowly release and feel the relaxation moving through your body. No more holding, just long, slow, deep breaths. And every image that I ask you to see or imagine, I'd like you to see it in your mind's eye. I literally would like for you to make it up. Totally make it up. So don't just wait for something to come showing up. I'd like you to make it up. If I say see an apple, you know what an apple looks like, so see it in your mind's eye. If I say see your mom's face, you know what your mom looks like, so see her face. I'm just trying to get you into your right brain. And it's okay that I'm talking to you right now as we begin this process. I'd like you to get used to my voice, and a lot of you really will already are used to my voice. So once again, it's very important. Imagine everything. Let your imagination run away from you. And okay, so all right, guys, I'd like you to, with your eyes closed, I'd like you to imagine your tailbone growing through whatever you're wearing and into this whatever you're laying on and into the floor and all the way into through the concrete until it gets to the ground. So if you're on the 15th floor, it's going all the way through everyone's space until it gets to the ground. I want you to see it growing and imagine it growing. Imagine you see it growing as if you're watching it on television or something. And it's growing really long. Your tailbone is growing really long, and it's going deep into the earth. It's headed for the center of the ethereal earth. And at the center of the ethereal earth, it bursts through, and there's a big blue diamond sword. A big blue diamond sword at the heart of the earth. And I'd like you to wrap your tailbone around that big blue diamond sword, and it ignites a violet flame. A beautiful violet flame. And even as it ignites the violet flame, there's also a blue flame as well around the violet flame. Now I'd like you to inhale the blue and violet flame up your tailbone with a long, slow, deep breath all the way to the crown of your head. And as you release, feel it flowing through your body from your head to your toe. 3 long, slow, deep breaths of the blue and violet flame from the big blue diamond sword at the center of the earth. Very nice. And another, inhale deeply to the crown of your head, and then slowly release and feel the relaxation moving through your body and one last time, inhale deeply and Feel the relaxation moving through your body. You are getting sleepier and sleepier and sleepier. You are going deeper and deeper and deeper. The sounds in the room are starting to fade. A loving connection is being made. Feel the relaxation moving head to toe. Allow your perceptions to steadily grow. Feel all tensions flow right out, flow right out. Release all fear, release all doubt. See a red apple, an orange, a yellow lemon, a green lime, a turquoise ball, a light blue ball, a blueberry, a violet dime. See your best friend's face with a great big smile. See loads of money in a great big pile. See the person you love the most. See a sailboat sailing the coast. Now imagine a beautiful pyramid of sparkling white light. This is your protection. It's infused with Prime Creator's divine might. Imagine the shimmering pyramid forming around you. The pyramid's protection is absolute and true. Nothing can harm you in any way. The pyramid of light will remain around you your entire stay. You are comfortable, safe, and protected. You are mentally and physically respected. Feel the relaxation moving head to toe. Allow your perceptions to steadily grow. Feel all tensions flow right out, flow right out. Release all fear, release all doubt. Imagine you are entering a beautiful white room. With love, this room is totally consumed. Over in the corner, there's a shower of pure white light. Go stand under it. It's the perfect height. The pure white light will purify your astral body clean, so nothing but your highest good will be felt and seen. Feel the flow of love come into this place, moving you deeper and deeper into a secure, sacred space. You are comfortable, safe, and protected. You are honored, acknowledged, and respected. See a beautiful portal right in front of you. You have permission and protection to travel through. Travel in this portal deep into inner space to make connections with only benevolent race, traveling through dimensions to the higher planes to gather vital information for only positive gain, information that will help in the very best way, information you desire to create a new day. You are getting sleepier and sleepier and sleepier, finally moving deeper and deeper and deeper to another time, to another place. You are moving through time and space to the appropriate time and the appropriate place at the appropriate time and space. You'd like to glimpse the fifth dimension, beyond the third dimensional ascension. You desire to meet your personal guide who will assist you on the other side. You are now arriving at the perfect place where all answers are given face to face. Imagine you are coming out of the portal. You are now in the realm of the immortal. Imagine a beautiful door right in front of you, or whatever place that comes into view. Remember to speak loud and clear the entire time. I will be here. Now, where are you? First, I'd like you to look at the door, and I'd like you to describe the door. So you can say whatever the door looks like, and I want you to tell me everything. If it looks like it's made of glass or wood or metal, the doorknob, if there's any windows, anything, the color of the door, anything like that. All right, very good. And I want you to picture a door. Okay, now the door is going to open outwards towards you, and a guide of yours is going to come through. Do not be surprised or alarmed at what they might look like. And as they come through, I want you to just imagine they have a beautiful aura of love around them. So there's no fear, no panic. Just a beautiful feeling of someone who loves you and cares for you. And I would like for you to ask them what their name is, and ask them what is their connection with you. And speak loud and clear, because I know you're recording this. And after you get that answer, I'd like for you to look at yourself and look at your form. Start by looking at the ground at your feet first and see what you're wearing or what your body or your form looks like. And any type of garment or clothing you may be wearing. I'd like you to look at your hands and see how many fingers you have and what color your skin is. And of course, I'd like you to feel your head and your hair. And don't be surprised, just say what is there. Very nice. Now that you have a pretty good image of what you look like, and if you can imagine a mirror right next to you, look over into the mirror and look at your form. And right now, I'm giving you an opportunity once again to say exactly what you look like. Speak loud and clear so your recording device will pick it up. Very nicely. Now I want you to direct your attention back to your guide, and I'd like you to ask your guide what is their initial message for you. They always have an initial message. And once they give you the initial message, I just want you to be polite and say thank you very much. Now, beyond the door, the only place that should be on the door is the fifth dimension, the futuristic fifth dimension of the third dimensional ascension process. And you'd like to get a glimpse of what it looks like after the ascension process. And if you feel comfortable, go ahead and let your guide you through. And if for some reason there was an image that you didn't like to guide you through, then you're going to wake up right now. feeling wonderful all over. But if you're comfortable, I want you to go ahead and through, and I'd just like for you to see what's in store. And I want you to look at the sky and look at the plants. Now we're talking about a positive fifth dimensional experience. Now I want you to imagine being inside of a home, and you're there in a count of 5, 4, 3, halfway there, 2, almost there, and 1. And I'd like you to look at all of the technological devices, either the phone or the television or any technology. And I don't know how far into the future you went, but just get a glimpse at everything. If you can, find the television, turn it on, and if you don't know how to turn it on, your guide will turn it on for you. And I'd like you to get whatever news is being broadcast about the future. Possibly political candidates, who's the president, how does the government work, any different types of new animals, and if there are any extraterrestrials interacting with anyone here on the planet, and get a pretty good look at it all. Very nicely. Now I'd like you to turn to your guide, and your guide is going to guide you back to the door. And I know you haven't been there long, but that's okay. I just wanted you to get a really good look. A really good look. And tell your guide you can come back later. You can always come back later. And you're going to go through the other side of the door. And you can tell your guide, thank you very much. You can hug them if you will. And they will go back through the door, and the door will close. And now you will drift and float away from the scene, leaving everything there behind you. You only brought it forward as a curiosity to learn from. And you are drifting and floating away from the scene, leaving everything there in the fifth dimension, which is, I call, the forever moment of now. You're leaving the forever moment of now in a state of gratitude for everything that you've had an opportunity to experience and everything you had an opportunity to see. And anytime you do something like this, it will always be a very pleasant experience. Now I'd like for you to remember everything in this experience. And your intentions for doing this was to make a positive difference. We are humbled and grateful for all the information. We hold much love and light for your guide's participation. We desire to meet entities that had an opportunity to share, to return to the forever moment of now with much love and care. Please stay where you belong on the other side. We appreciate that we may call upon you when needed as our guide. Nothing you have seen or heard will disturb you in any way. We were just inquisitive of what we could see and what you had to say. The life we live right now is different from the dream state. We only visited to investigate. Today is the year of 2016. We leave behind right now all that we have seen. This life on earth is the most important life of all. We are focused here, safe and sound, behind the veil's wall. In a moment, I'll count backwards from 10. You'll return to full consciousness from the beginning. In a few moments, when you come fully back into body consciousness, you're going to adjust internally in whatever way is needed to allow for the realignment of all aspects of your multidimensional self with ease. And as you do this, you're going to become increasingly aware of a wonderful sense of balance and equilibrium at a very deep cellular level of awareness. Your body delights in this new inner balance and will continue this adjusting in the most comfortable and easy ways so that you increasingly will feel better and better moment by moment. Now, these suggestions become deeply embedded and remain with you long after you leave this video today, and they will continue to help you make the changes you wish to make. 10, 9, take a long, slow, deep breath now. 8, 7, you're beginning to waken now. 6, 5, you're becoming physically aware. 4, 3, you may feel your complete body from your feet to your hair. 2, 1, you're wide awake, feeling refreshed and relaxed all over. All right, guys, how was that? Now, what I'd like you to do is first I'll ask you, how long did it seem like it took? And I have recorded 27 minutes and 6, 7, 8 seconds right now. And so it may have seemed like it was just 5 minutes. I don't know. At one point, did you fall asleep? And also, can you remember anything? And whatever you can remember, even beyond anything that you may have said, I want you to record it right now. Is the very perfect time to record it all. And okay, that's my dog Charlie. He's like, come let me in the house. Okay, so literally, guys. All right, Mr. Charlie. He's like that. Good timing, sir. I'm sure glad you didn't do that 10 minutes ago, because he would have never stopped barking until I let him in. Okay. So, as much as you could possibly remember, and then I want you to go down bottom and then record it for me, or put it in the comments. Wow, Hank, I saw this, or this didn't work, or this is foolish, or whatever. And the thing about it is, anytime you decide that you have a desire to go in, or if you can't even get to sleep, just to get you to sleep, you can listen to this or what have you. And I think it's been pretty effective. I've gotten lots of messages from people. A lot of times people leave me private messages. I haven't really figured out how to do private messages. So just in case you guys do know how to do private messages on YouTube. I think I know how to. But anyway, okay, I did my part. I told Hank, give them an opportunity. Try to put your new induction in so they can have a glimpse of the fifth dimension. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll try. And this was my attempt to do so. And I feel better now. I feel like I've done my job. Now I can, I think I may have to clean the house. And so, you guys, you know what you can do. You can also take what I said and you can transcribe it. Write it out. Do it with yourself. Do it with your friends that you love. The most important part for me is to really get people to know that they're so much more than what they think they are. And if you'd like to do a personal session with me where I can guide you through for 90 minutes or so, you can reach me at hank.jones.ii on Skype or hjii709.net. Thank you.